going on, guys, and welcome back for another Madden 23 Commanders franchise gameplay. For those of you that are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel. I would hate it if you guys missed out on a single episode. But for those of you who have been following this Washington Commanders team for a while now, we are now in week number 12 with a record of 6-5, getting ready to take on the 2-9 Atlanta Falcons. Now, I know, judging the Atlanta Falcons off of their record, they're not much to look at. But hey, neither were the Houston Texans, and man, did they give us a heck of a game last week in week number 11. If you missed out on that game, it will be up here in the cards. Do yourself a favor, check that game out, man. I promise you will not be disappointed. But yeah, man, like I said, we cannot underestimate today's opponents just because of their record. At this point in the season, we've done such a great job of battling back from our 1-4 start to now be above 500. I feel like we should be 100% in control of our playoff destiny. As long as we win the games that we need to win, as long as we win out, really, we should be able to make the playoffs. We'll know more about that next week in week number 13 as the playoff picture will come out, and we'll have more of an understanding of where we sit at along those lines of things. But anyways, like always, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of pregame scouting just so we can get an idea what the Falcons like to do. Seems like they're running a 2-quarterback system for the most part. Just because of the fact that Ritter has the most interceptions right now, I'm assuming that we're going to be seeing a lot more Marcus Mariota in today's game. Cordell Patterson seems to be the go-to guy, the workhorse at the running back position, and I would expect nothing less than that. Kyle Pitts seems to be leading the way with receptions and receiving yards, so we found his favorite target. Since he is X Factor, I'm assuming that Kyle Pitts has like red zone threat and all that other good stuff on him, so he's definitely going to be a guy that we're going to have to look to double team a lot. Lorenzo Carter is leading the way in sacks with 3 for them, so it doesn't seem like they have too much of a pass rush. Hopefully our offense is still humming like they were at the end of that Texans game. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Falcons. Back at home here in Landover, Maryland, the Washington Commanders are at home, ready to put their 4-game win streak on the line up against the 2-9 Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons seem to have figured things out after a horrible 0-9 start for them. They are winners of their last 2 games up against the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. They're looking to make it 3 games. Let's see what the Washington defense has to say about that. First down and 10 here from Marcus Mariota. He's going to start with the jet sweep here to his wide receiver Edwards. Turns the corner, and he's brought down after a pickup of only 2 yards there by Derek Forrester. Second down and 8 from the 27-yard line. Mariota's under center here with Cordell Patterson, his running back. He turns and hands the ball off to Cordell, finds a little bit of a lane before he's brought down by Chase Young at the 32-yard line. Third down and short here. Mariota back to throw. Ends up finding Edwards yet again on the out route. Edwards has the first down and a whole lot more as he shoves Percy Butler to the ground. Picks up a huge gain of 24 yards all the way to the opposite side of the field into Commander's territory. Mariota drops back to throw. Felt the pressure there from Jonathan Allen. Let that one go into double coverage for his receiver Edwards one more time. And luckily for him, that ball was not intercepted. Second down and 10, back to the run game, and the Washington defense is ready for him, stopping Cordell Patterson in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. Big third down and 12, trying to get off the field. Mariota's hit as he released that ball by Montez Sweat, who has had himself quite the year, already into double-digit sacks, and that's going to force a Falcons punt on their opening drive. And this punt is going to check up there at the 1-yard line. Nice punt by the Falcons, but it is going to roll a little bit further away from the goal line. Adds a little bit of pressure here to Sam Howell and the offense for their first drive of the day. Have to go 94 yards to put this ball in the end zone. Start things off there with a nice run by Antonio Gibson for a gain of 4 yards up to the 10. Second down and 6. Howell back to throw his first pass of the day. He ends up finding a man wide open. It's scary. Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin really came alive at the end of that game last week up against the Houston Texans. Ended up chalking up well over 200 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns, counting the game winner he had. So hey, just to see these two guys connecting early and often is just a great sight to see. Second down and 1, we keep things on the ground here with Antonio Gibson, and he gets just enough, a yard and a half for the first down to the 41-yard line. Howell looking to throw again here on first down. He's got a completion to his man Terry McLaurin all the way down to the 14-yard line. First snap of the day inside the red zone. Terry is open, but hey, this time Sam Howell ends ends up finding his big tight end, Logan Thomas, in the end zone for the first touchdown of the day for the Washington Commanders, and we need the field goal here by Joey Sly. It's up and good, and we officially have a 7-point lead to start this game off. The connection between Sam Howell and Terry McLaurin, I don't know how else better to describe it. I mean, it's a shame that this guy did not win Player of the Week for his performance last week up against the Houston Texans. I think it was the Lions user. He just had like a ridiculous game with his receiver, Jamison Williams, the guy who we literally just could not stop at all when we played against the Lions. But yeah, I think he had like 300 yards receiving with him. So it's a shame that Terry didn't win Player of the Week, but we all know he almost had it as Derek Forrest has the interception there on second down from Marcus Mariota. Off on the return, gets his ball inside the red zone to the 19-yard line, and that's where Sam Howell and this Washington offense is going to take over the ball with a chance to put up another touchdown on the board. We hand the ball off to Antonio Gibson. He stumbles all the way down to the 5-yard line. Hurry up offense here for the Commanders as first down and goal from the 5-yard line. Sam Howell's back under center with Antonio Gibson, his running back. Snaps away. It's a handoff to Antonio Gibson, searching for some running room, but he's only able to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Shotgun formation this time for Howell. He's looking, scanning the field, can't find anybody open, throws it out of the back of the end zone. De'Ami Brown was in the area, but there's no way you're coming down with that catch. Third down and goal from the 5-yard line. Man in motion is Terry McLaurin. We fake the jet sweep, hand the ball off to Antonio Gibson, but the Falcons defense was ready for him, stopping him after just a yard gain on the play. And we're going to call on Joey Sly to kick this one through the uprights, and that is going to be good. Gives us a 10-point lead. Kind of sucks that we left those additional 4 points up there on the board because, you know, after a turnover, you definitely wanted to get it into the end zone. And that little fake jet sweep and power handoff, that was just a safe play there. I mean, I wanted to throw the ball again, but at the risk of throwing an interception and getting no points, I didn't think it was worth it. First down handoff here goes to Cordell Patterson. He goes backwards, losing a yard on the play. First snap here of the second quarter. Mariota back to throw. Ends up finding his big tight end, Kyle Pitts, for his first reception of the day. Gets the first down, keeping the chains moving here for the Atlanta Falcons. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Mariota under center, hands his ball off to his running back, Cordell Patterson, in the backfield, and again he stopped for a loss of 2 yards on the play. Mariota back to throw, looking for Bird, but he ends up finding Percy Butler with another interception. Marcus Mariota has thrown his second of the day so far. First down again for Washington with a chance to put more points on the board. Sam Howell has a man open. It's De'Ami Brown who had a step, but oh man, a little bit too much air under that pass by Sam Howell. If he would have let him a little bit more, he might have still been running his way into the end zone. Comes back on second down and 10, ends up checking that one down underneath to Terry McLaurin. Third down and 3 for Sam Howell. He's going for Terry McLaurin again. One-on-one coverage. You got to do better than that. Terry McLaurin goes over top of the cornerback, has the first down completion. 4 catches for 100 yards for Terry McLaurin already. And oh man, the drive is going to end with an interception as Sam Howell wanted De'Ami Brown, but that pass got batted around and picked off by the defense. First down and 10. Pressure's on here for Marcus Mariota. He's lucky to get rid of that ball when he did. Almost got sacked back at his 1-yard line. Second down and 10. Here they come one more time, but Mariota gets rid of this pass quickly to his tight end Kyle Pitts before he's brought down by John Bostic at the 15-yard line. Third down and 3. Another quick throw in the flats, this time finding his running back Cordell Patterson. First down for the Atlanta Falcons. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line. Mariota throwing one more time, and he just continues to dot up this defense. We're trying to put too much pressure on him. We're trying to blitz Marcus Mariota as much as possible, but he is doing what he needs to. Credit to Marcus Mariota, staying calm in the pocket, finding wide open receivers downfield as Rico Godford tried to punch that ball out of Edwards' control. First down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Handoff goes to Cordell Patterson off the right side, and he gets blasted there by Derek Forrest as he tries to turn the corner, only gaining 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8, right back to Cordell. I don't know if I would have handed the ball off to my running back after he just got punched in the mouth by the safety, but it's now third down and 8. Marcus Mariota's back to throw, scanning, and ends up finding his receiver Drake London on the deep dig route. Percy Butler was in the area, but I guess he just did not want the interception. He didn't want to get an interception like everybody else. First down, handoff goes to Cordell Patterson. There's not too much running room out here. This Washington defense is top in the league in stopping the run, and it is showing today as there is little to no running room at all for the running back Cordell Patterson as Edwards makes the catch there on the sideline but unable to keep both feet in bounds. 3rd down and 8. No time for you to go through your reads. Marcus Mariota's going down. Montez Sweat gets his first sack of the day. And on 4th down and 15, they call on Younghoe Koo from about 52 yards out to put the Falcons on the board. That kick is up and good. I'm not going to lie, that was a pretty good drive there by the Atlanta Falcons. They adjusted to what it was that our defense was doing. I was hitting them with a lot of man blitzes, and how you counter that is by getting rid of the ball quickly, and that's exactly what Marcus Mariota did. Great return here by Jahan Dotson is going to get us great starting field position. 1st down and 10, it's going to be a handoff to Antonio Gibson, whose blockers out in front of him has the 1st down and so much more as he's brought down at the 47-yard line. Great running room available here for Antonio Gibson, unlike for Cordell Patterson. 1st down, Howell back to throw. Going for Terry McLaurin. He's got him, but he's stripped of the ball. It's on the ground, and it's recovered by A.J. Terrell. Terrell's across the midfield mark. He's at the 30, 25-20. Antonio Gibson tried to chase him down. He's unable to, and just like that, the Atlanta Falcons have almost tied this game up. It is now a 10-9 game. The kick by Younghoe Koo is up and good, and the comeback has officially been made. The Atlanta Falcons have found a way to battle their way back here and make this a 10-10 game right before half. So just to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead and take a knee here with Jahan Dotson. I don't want him fumbling. 1st down and 10 for Sam Howell, looking to see if we can at least get 3 points on the board before halftime. Ends up checking that one down underneath there to Jahan Dotson, and after that hit, I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and take this to the halftime break. It's just not worth it. So that's what we did. 10-10 game here. We do get the ball coming out the halftime break. There's not much to say, but our offense just needs to go ahead and get back to work. Ball security needs to be on the front mind of everybody. I mean, surprisingly enough, knock on wood, I haven't had to worry about it with Sam Howell. But hey, I mean, Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, y'all get the ball in your hands, protect that ball, and get as many yards possible as Gibson shoving a man to the ground with Renzo Carter, but the reinforcements arrived, stopping him for a loss of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 13, Howell throwing one more time, looking for De'Ami Brown. In double coverage there. It was a little bit of a risky throw, but we are luckily able to come out of that one. 3rd down and 13. Howell back to throw. Once Terry McLaurin, he's got him again. Terry McLaurin putting the moves on this defense. He's off to the races. He's at the 10, the 5, into the end zone. Terry McLaurin doing work, putting in work against this Falcons defense who is just unable to stop him at all. And I know you guys just noticed the change in quality there, so I'm pretty sure you guys saw there was a couple of spurts that happened during the first half of the game. So just to give you all like a heads up of how I record this game twice basically. I'll do it off of my Elgato with my computer. I'm only recording or able to record that in like 720p, which you guys are seeing right now. But the better quality is off of my stream as Kyle Pitts is going off to the races. Nobody's going to be able to catch him. He gets to the end zone, and the Falcons have answered the touchdown by Terry McLaurin with one of their own, tying the game up. So, yeah, I recorded the other one off of Twitch, and I just ripped the stream off of Twitch and edited it on my computer. Well, the second half of this game was just like extremely choppy. Like, there's no better way for me to describe it. Like, it was horrible. Like, there was no way I was going to try to sit there and edit it and put it up there on the computer for you guys. So I hope that this isn't a horrible alternative. I hope that you guys are able to deal with this as we're dealing with this secondary of the Atlanta Falcons. Like, they're nothing. They're just straight Swiss cheese out here. So many holes. And even Antonio Gibson is getting in on the receiving catch party. He takes that one 82 yards into the end zone. Oh my goodness, Sam Howell is having himself quite the day as the kick by Joey Sly is up and good. Another 7-point lead here for the Washington Commanders offense, and we just need this defense to come on and get things going for us. It's ironic how we had a slow start last week with the offense and the defense came alive and kept us in it. But this time around, it's the defense who's having a little bit of a slow start, not able to figure out how to slow down this Atlanta Falcons team. Really is more figuring out how to slow down Kyle Pitts as Cordell Patterson catches the ball out of the backfield. He's loose in the secondary, gets all the way to the 40-yard line and just reminds his defense like, hey, you got to worry about me too. And Mariota on the run here throwing, and that ball's going to be intercepted by Kendall Fuller. Fuller's off on the return trying to make this a big one. He's across midfield at the 30, on the other side of the field across the 20, the 10, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. We asked for a stop, and our defense provided us not only with the stop, but beautiful field position here for Sam Howell as he ends up connecting with the rookie tight end John Bates in the flats, gets into the end zone, extending the lead up to 14 points for the Washington Commanders. And Sam Howell, Oh my goodness, he is just having himself an amazing performance right now. He, knock on wood again, but he has yet to throw an interception, and we know that's not normal for Sam Howell. He's got just as many interceptions as touchdowns on the year. This game, there's just something different about this one. I don't know. Somebody put the secret stuff in his Gatorade bottle. Sam Howell is just playing out of his mind as Cordero Patterson is looking for any running room on the ground. He's just unable to find any so far to this point in the game. 9 carries for 9 yards. This is actually going to be his best carry of the day. He completely triples his yardage as Cordero Patterson is off to the races into the end zone for a huge touchdown there. What's that, over 71 yards for Cordero Patterson? His day just got a whole lot better off of that touchdown run. His numbers definitely improved as the kick by Younghoe Koo is up and good. The Falcons just find themselves down by a single touchdown. But the way that our offense has been humming so far, I have nothing but confidence in Sam Howell and this offense to put even more points up on the board at this point. First down and 10 from the 19-yard line after Jahan Dotson just got pushed backwards on the return there. It's a handoff to Antonio Gibson, finds a little bit of running room of his own. 85 yards on the ground for him, gets us up to the 30-yard line. First down and 10. Jet sweep going to Terry McLaurin, who gets the edge, gets a nice block there from Jahan Dotson, and try to jump over A.J. Terrell there. Not the best move there, but he holds onto the ball. Second and 3 here for Sam Howell. Firing a completion there to his former college teammate, De'Ami Brown. Gets us all the way down to the 34-yard line. Nearly 350 yards passing there for Sam Howell. I forgot, he did throw that one interception that got tipped around that was intended for De'Ami Brown. Second down and 4 from the 28-yard line. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, but the defense was ready for him this time. Stops him at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 5 here for Howell. The blitz is on, but nobody's getting through. Allows him the time to find Jahan Dotson wide open in the middle of the field. Another completion here for Sam Howell, who just continues to rack up the yardage. 367 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. It's not going to be 5 just yet as we hand the ball off there to Antonio Gibson. He goes backwards on the play. Second down and 12. Howell back to throw. Wants to go to the end zone, but everything's pretty much locked up. He makes the smart move and checks that one down. Third down and 11 here from the 13-yard line. Howell back to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Throws that one away. Might have been able to force that one to Terry McLaurin, but again, Sam Howell's been playing smart to this point of the game. We don't want to make any stupid mistakes and just destroy this stat line that he's got to this point in the game. We end up settling for the field goal, and now we have a 10-point lead over the Atlanta Falcons, and we just need our defense again to come through with a stop as the return here from Williams. I was expecting a big hit there, possibly even a fumble. First down and 10, handoff goes to Cordero Patterson. Just like last time, he finds some space, gets chopped down there at the 35-yard line. First down, and Mariota's trying to set up the screen here, but Chase Young got in there faster than what he was expecting, forcing the incompletion. Second down and 10, Mariota back to throw, and he gets sandwiched in between Chase Young and Montez Sweat. Luckily, somehow he got rid of that ball, otherwise it would have been a sack. Third down and 10, Mariota back to throw one more time. One of Demir Burton, he's got him, complete all the way up to the 47-yard line. That looked like Mariota was about to throw another interception. Derek Forster was just a half a second behind on picking off Mariota for his second time of the day. Second down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Mariota back to throw one more time, going deep downfield for Bird. He's got him. He ends up burning Kendall Fuller there in the one-on-one coverage, and the Atlanta Falcons have knocked this lead down just to 4 points. They need the field goal here from Younghoe Koo to make it a field goal game, and that kick is up and good. The Atlanta Falcons are steadily trying to come back in this game, just down by 3 points, and our Washington offense is about to get the ball. And at this point, most people would say go ahead and gear things down, go into that 4-minute offense, start to dig away at that clock. But I mean, honestly, that has not been the game that we've been playing so far, and I really don't want to take us out of our normal rhythm at this point. I just want to keep throwing the ball with Sam Howell, keep being safe, and, run the ball as necessary with Antonio Gibson, as we do here on second down and 7. He's got a lot of open space, breaks this one to the outside, he hits the sideline, he is gone. Antonio Gibson, I will see you later. 76 yards into the end zone, and the Washington Commanders lead goes right back up to 9 with the field goal here from Joey Sly. Good. A 10-point lead, and we get a little bit of extra as the Falcons came in there and ended up roughing Joey Sly a little bit. We'll kick off here from midfield. A little sky kick here so we can force him to return, and smart enough, he just lets that one bounce out the back of the end zone. Now our defense just needs to slow this attack down. We've shown that we can already slow them down. We just need to do it one more time. First down and 10 here from the 41-yard line after Edwards got a huge gain there in the passing attack. Mariota leaves the pocket looking for someone to throw the ball to, and Chase Young chases him down for a loss of 9 yards on the play. Second down and 19 from the 32-yard line. Mariota back to throw into double, no triple coverage. One of Demir Bird ends up finding Derek Forrester, who's off on the return, tries to get past Mariota, but ends up getting tackled by him at the 16-yard line. His second interception of the day, and Mariota's fourth thrown. First down and 10 here inside the red zone. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson. Powers his way forward for a gain of 3 yards. A touchdown here pretty much ends the game, and all hopes here for the Atlanta Falcons. And there it is right there. Sam Howell connects with his big tight end Logan Thomas for the second time today. He's got 2 catches for 2 touchdowns, and that touchdown is more important than the first one. It seals the deal, and that closes the door on the comeback efforts here for the Atlanta Falcons. Now down 3 scores at 17 points here in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. There's not much they can do. They definitely needed a kick return there, and they need a lot more to go in their favor. And our defense could just sit back and play coverage, and the front four can just go ahead and get after Marcus Mariota. He checks this one down to his running back Cordell for a gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3, 2-minute warning about to hit here. Going for Demir Bird. He makes the catch, but out of bounds. 3 seconds left here before the 2-minute warning. Mariota back to throw, ends up checking it down to Cordell one more time, makes the catch there, gets bumped out of bounds, but it doesn't really matter. The 2-minute warning is what calls the timeout anyways. First down and 10 here from the 42. Pressure's on. Mariota gets hit by Chase Young. Ball falls incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 42. Mariota looking to throw one more time. Goes underneath and almost threw an interception again. Jamin Davis was in the area on that one. Third down and 10. The pressure's coming. Mariota checks it down there to his tight end, Kyle Pitts, who makes the catch, unable to get out of bounds. Are they going to call a timeout? No, they're just going to let this clock continue to go. First down and 10 here for Mariota from the 39-yard line. Got that completion to Drake London. Benjamin St. Juste was closing in on it, wanted an interception of his own. First down throw here, complete there to Cordell Patterson, who paid the price. Got his jaw readjusted twice. It's now second down and 5, and the Atlanta Falcons are refusing to call any of their timeouts. We're now under 30 seconds, and there goes the first one. Third down and 1 from the 20-yard line. Pressure's coming. Here comes Chase Young. Hits Mariota again as he releases the ball, falling incomplete. Fourth down and 1 from the 20-yard line with 27 seconds left. And there goes David Mayo hitting him there. And that's going to be the end of the game for the Atlanta Falcons. Sam Howell and the guys will come out in victory formation. And what a game for Sam Howell. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, and over 350 yards passing for the rookie. He has officially arrived. Sam Howell is here. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Washington franchise gameplays. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.
So for the Commanders, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-2.